Welcome back everyone to part 7 in the HTML tutorial for beginners. Last time we left off we did CSS styles, so we're going to actually add a little bit more to our what we did last time. As normal, I switched the normal stuff. Let's forget that. So if you want to take a second to see what I did here, all I did actually was just change the header to have a background color, and I can show you what that did. To me that looks a lot better as a header, so we have a nice little header and in color. But we're gonna go on a little bit more today, and I think what we're going to do is we're gonna actually add on to our CSS styles. So to make life actually easier, what we can do is we can name the class simply the the tag we're actually using. So as you can see here, instead of doing that, what we can do is I deleted the paragraph tag from that, so we don't have that. We can do paragraph. Let's do paragraph here. So as you can see here, what we're going to do is we're going to actually mess it up because this is also a paragraph. So let's delete that paragraph, and you'll see all in a second what this will do. Is because we're going to do some what we call nifty coding to make our lives a lot a bit easier. It's also in a paragraph, so we don't want to get rid of that. Because what we're going to do here is we're just going to name this key so that everything that has a paragraph tag will follow this style. So again, what we did here is we don't want any of the other things in paragraphs, because when we do, I will show you. If, let's for example, we have this in a paragraph here. One annoying thing about Visual Studio is that it autocorrects when you don't want to. But if you do that, see here, we have this paragraph styles applies there. So be careful when you do that, because you don't want to mess it up too much. But yeah, I think so. We don't want to mess it up too crazy. So this is what our website looks right now, and it is going to look a lot different. It's going to look a little bit different at the end of this part. So, um, don't lose focus, because we're going to add a lot right here. So if you get lost, leave a question in the comments below, because we're adding a lot to this website. What I mean by that is because we're going to delete all of what we did already. What? Why would you do that? All that hard work? Because I felt like it. So we're going to start off with doing a body. In our body, we're just going to put our margin equals 0 px. Let's do that. So you'll see why in just a second. We're going to add a dot padding for our padding. So instead of typing out the padding every time, we can just do padding, and we're going to set that to 25 px. So, and you'll see why we did padding, because we can actually add it on and make it a lot easier for us. Next up, we're going to do dot header again, and let's do the brace, and let's just do a background color of aquamarine. That's what I did before. I like aquamarine, it looks cool. We're going to do a color to switch to font color, and let's try black. What do I think? Black looks fine to me. And we're going to also change the font size to, not font size, and we're going to switch it to 36. Let's try 32px. We're also going to do font family. I'm not sure what font family is, but font family just switches the specific font of the website. So you can see here there's a whole lot, and you may not be able to memorize all these, which is why I would recommend using Visual Studio Code. Let's just try Times New Roman. Now it's too boring. Let's just try Verdana. Verdana, Geneva, Tahoma, Sans Serif. We'll see what that does in just a second. And we're also going to do text align, and we're going to put this into text align. We're going to put it into the center, and we're also going to do a height, so we can have the height of the header. And let's just do something easy like 100 px. Sounds good. We're gonna put this into header, and this is what it looks like right now. Crazy. But we're gonna get into it. And you can see here, why is this like that? It's because we can just do class equals, we can just do header padding. And now, header padding adds the pad. We just called two classes in one thing? You're crazy, man. You're crazy, man. Oh, I know. I know I'm a crazy man. Trust me. I know. So that looks fine for now. We're going to keep on going on to our next class. The next class is just going to be our welcome. We're going to welcome you to our website. So, because again, this is where we are thinking for the end user. And we're going to do the background color. Let's just try something like brown. We're trying to think. What can we do? A light gray? Light gray sounds fun to me. So a light gray. Let's switch our font to be white. I can show you. If you want to do hex, it's just FFFFF. That is our white for hex. So if you know hex, you can do that. But it's easier to type out the actual color because it's easier. Let's just do a font size of 16. And let's just do a variation. Let's just try PT. Why not, right? Let's text align this. We can put this in the center. And I'll show you what we're going to do here with that. Just a moment. We're going to do a height. And let's just do 50 px. And we're going to do our margin. We don't actually have to do margin, but let's just do it because we feel like it. Why not, right? So, what we're going to do on now is we're going to actually add this to the end of our body. What? No, I'm wrong. Alright, don't worry, we're going to get back to it. We're going to put all of this at the end to make it make sense. So just follow along, and we're going to keep on adding on to our styles. Next up, we're going to have main. Our main will be just our main text we're going to put in here. We're going to do a width of 60%. We're going to do a float, put it all into the left, and we're going to try background color of, what color looks good to you guys? I think a nice color would be, go through all these colors here, khaki. Not that. Khaki. Khaki. Next style we're going to do is we're going to try to do divs. Our divs will just be what we're going to put in all our divisions. But since we're going to have different divisions, we're going to have to put it in limited ones. So we don't want to put it as div because we do not want all of our divisions to be this style. But we're doing something easy as div to follow along. We're going to actually change our margin here to 5px. We're going to switch our border, and let's try 4px. We can do solid for our solid line, and let's just try blue. Alright, and we're going to try we're going to do a float, and let's do left. And last but not least, let's do a width for 25% of the website. And that will be all of our styles for this website we're going to do here. Again, this is going to be a very, very nice looking website. So let's just follow along here. And yeah, we're going to do our body. And this is, again, our header. I want to switch that down to 75. So let me see how it looks on my end. Yeah, it looks better. Alright. So if you want to switch out to 75, you can. It's your choice. And what we're going to do now is we're going to do our welcome. So let's put in a division here. Do div. Let's use class equals welcome. WWE. Welcome. And now we're just going to put in something like this is Zide's HTML tutorial. I actually don't like the light gray. This is what it looks like with this there now. So, as you can see here, we're going to have to put our padding. Let's put padding. And, actually, we don't want our padding here. This is what it looks like with that. We don't want to put padding there. I just don't like this white font with the gray. The gray's too light for me. Let's just try gray. That looks a lot better. I think that, to me, that looks a lot more cleaner, to say the least. Let's also change this to 40 so that it's not too big compared to our actual header. As you can see here, now we're going to move on to this is what our website looks like now. If you're following along with me, that's what you should see. Alright? Just want to stress that so you don't get too lost in the sauce. Don't get lost in my sauce. Don't get lost in the sauce. We're going to actually do the division here. Let's do class. And we're going to do equals. And we're going to do our main. We want to get rid of this. We can keep these P's here, but to make it look a lot easier, let's more easy to read, let's do that. So let's just put our main text in here. We can actually add on to more text by just doing a P. So let's say something like HTML is used to create websites. The internet is very big. Whoa, how did I do that? I did some keys that very big. I don't want that. Okay, we'll just do very large. I want to learn to create my own website. And that's what we're going to try to get in the end goal of our journey here. So, what we're looking at now is we have this. We're actually going to have to put the pad in here. So let's do main again. All we do here is padding, and we don't have to do anything in the middle. We just put pad, and there we go. We have a padding, nice and simple padding here. Next up, we're going to do a image here. So let's just do another P here. And let's just, actually not another P, sorry. We have to do our image tag. Sorry about that. So we're going to do an image, source equals, let's put another image in, and I'm going to download an image real quick, and I'll be back in just a moment. Alright, I just downloaded another image. As you can see here in my image folder, we have HTML5, so let's go back here. If you want to see what that looks like in my file explorer, so here's all of our parts here. You're going to probably have just one HTML document so that you can add on to this, but if you're following along like me and making different parts, that's fine. And I have the images HTML5 there. That's what we're going to use here. So let's do image source equals images HTML5. So again, we're choosing this folder called images, and we're putting HTML5.png in there. We're going to name it. Let's just name it HTML. Oh, we have to do a HTML5, and we're going to do a style here. We could just create a style, but it's easier just to do because all we're doing here is just height 150px. We could create image, and why not? Let's just do another one. Let's do image, and just do height 150px. So we can just stay on track with using these. Let's do image. Actually, let me see real quick. That did not work. No, for some reason it did not work because I think images is its own thing. Let's try images and let's do style. Oh, because style, not class. Ah, come on, man. Everyone makes a mistake. This is a longer video, so sorry about that. But we're learning a lot here. We're gonna actually do some crazy stuff here. So this is what our website looks like now. and it looks crazy, but it'll be fine. Let's move on. So we have to, why is that not working? Oh, because that's why, and that's why our thing looks weird. There we go. That looks a lot better than what it was before. A lot of HTML we're learning today, so, keep on watching, right? We're gonna create a new division, and we're gonna actually do division class. We're gonna do class, and this will be our divs, and we're gonna do padding again. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the image. We have our alt, and we're gonna do our width here. Now we could do another style tag, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. So this is, we're gonna name it .image2. And we're gonna do our width equals, we're gonna do another 150px here, and class equals image2. There we go. And we're gonna do a nice little foot, kind of like a footer for our image here. So we're just gonna do key, and let's just type in HTML, or just HTML on laptop. That's the image with this image here. So let's do, we're gonna want to do another style here. We can just do in dot image, and let's dot footer, and let's just do a text line, and we're gonna put that to the center. So we're just gonna do, for this paragraph here, class equals footer. We're actually gonna get rid of this. We don't need our footer anymore, since this will be our footer for our image. And we're gonna do another thing real quick. We're gonna do a division here, and let's do another division. Let's choose our class, and we're gonna do again class equals divs padding. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna create another thing, and we're just gonna do some nice little facts. We'll do HTML facts, and we're gonna do a break tag, which is just br slash. So let's look up some HTML facts that are real. So HTML, and I'm gonna show you this for you guys. So HTML was created in 1993, and the latest release is Living Standard, and it's developed by WhatWG. So we're just gonna, that's just for fun knowledge. You don't need to know this, but so initial release was in 1993. We're gonna do another break tag, not a division. You can also do that way, but break tags are kind of weird, so let's not get too crazy with that. And let's do, why did I do footer? Oh. Let me think. Why did I do footer? This pad, and I'm gonna do footer here again, because we're gonna want to have a text line in the center for that too. So you'll see in a second why I did that. Dealt by what WG, another BR tag right here. We're gonna do our latest version, or latest release is Living Standard. These are all off Wikipedia. I don't know how real they are, but doesn't matter to me whether it's real information or not. And wow, that's a lot of stuff. But this is what our website looks now. That looks a whole lot more clean than we had before. Or actually, let's switch our main here. I don't like what that looks like. Let's just do auto. I believe auto should work. Never mind, that's not what we want. Alright, let's just try 200 px. See what that is. Not enough. Try 400 px. There we go. That was a lot better. That's what our website looks like right now. Let me just actually full screen on that. So, as you can see here, what we did is we... wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. Why is the image not in the middle? 2 is our width. Because we didn't do a float? Thinks our divs tag was a float in the middle. And that's not what we want. Image 2, let's just do float center. I don't think that's gonna do anything. But that's what our website looks now. So if we full screen it, we're just gonna have this, and I don't know why this is like that, but I think since we full screened it, it's trying to figure out what is going on here. That's 25%. Yeah, 20%. Not 150. 150 what? Bananas? That looks better. So I think 20% looks a little bit better when we do like this minimized view. But alright guys, I think this is long enough. I will show you the code one more time so you know what we did here. So we just did our title. We created all of these styles. Take a second. Pause it if you need to. You added that. Added that. And we may not even come back to this type of style of a website, but because we may just create a new website if you catch what I'm saying. So thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe. If you have any questions, put in the comments below. We're gonna get some new stuff in the next part. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe.